When we first found out he wasn't going to have any sound, it was horrendous. But then now, I wouldn't change him. I wouldn't change it.
Bertie is loud and very funny. He's very cheeky.
When we put music on after dinner, he dances with the boys.
And he can feel the vibration and he watches his brothers dance. We found out at 6 weeks old that he was profoundly deaf. We were sent away with an audiogram and told just to wait for further appointments. It wasn't until he was 4 months old, after he had had the MRI, that we discovered he's got quite a rare condition.
Up until that point, it never felt insurmountable. But then when that phone call happened, it was horrendous. For sure, I was definitely worried about not having a connection. That worry that I'm not going to be the dad I was for Bertie, that I was for the other two. That was hard to come to terms with.
All of a sudden be told and actually there was no technology available to him, that was a lot harder for us than the initial diagnosis. I was put in touch with the audiologist that works at the National Deaf Children's Society. She was able to explain some of the long words, some of the diagnosis that I hadn't understood, in language that meant something to me. I'd never met a deaf person. I don't think I'd ever really understood what deafness was up until this point in my life. I knew that I needed to find other people in the same situation as me. I found the local groups by using the National Deaf Children's Society website. That were quite a lifeline for me in the early days. Meetings of other parents, talk about the appointments we were going to, and they understood the language. I didn't get that from anywhere else. Bertie has chosen to communicate with sign language.
When he interacts with people who can sign, he's definitely more vocal.
Yeah, definitely. He sort of does the babble with his fingers all the time.
The devastation I felt about not being able to speak to Bertie is I haven't got a single ounce of that feeling anymore.
Christmas this year is going to be absolute chaos. I think this is the first year he's going to really understand what's happening as well. There's going to be lots of chasing, shouting, running. Any donation that you can give to the National Deaf Children's Society this Christmas will make such a big difference to families like ours to keep forming those connections that have been so vital. Thank you so much.
And Merry Christmas.